how the world will be
Mm.
divided into 10 regions. How will that happen? And then COVID happened. I thought, I got a glimpse. I thought, I wonder if down the road there could be some global event that happens that then people feel like it's necessary to point this one person over the globe in order to really run things. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's far-fetched anymore.
Well, we learned in COVID, regardless of, I know people disagree about this. Every time I talk about COVID or the vaccines, people freak out and leave my church
Yeah.
and all this stuff. But what we learned for sure is that fear is the most powerful of drugs, and people will go insane in fear.
Yeah.
And I think about COVID and as a test run of sorts for some, this nefarious purpose you're talking about. But imagine COVID if children were taken out by it.
Yeah.
And how freaked out everyone would be, and how desperately we would be searching for answers and guidance and leadership. And it's not that hard post-COVID to see what you're talking about coming into view.
That's right.
So again, not trying to be alarmist or anything, but some of these signposts are there. What about AI as it relates to this, what the Bible predicts will happen? Does AI have any role in your thinking about this?
I do. I think so, because the Bible talks about how the Antichrist will receive a mortal wound. There's going to be this assassination on the Antichrist, and then it talks about how the false prophet will bring him back to life. And it also talks about how the Antichrist will orchestrate the rebuilding of the temple in Jerusalem. Now, remember, the temple in Jerusalem hasn't been there since 70 AD when the Romans destroyed it. The Jews have always wanted it to be rebuilt. Why hasn't it been rebuilt yet? Well, the answer to that is in 1967, the defense minister, Moshe Dayan, after the Six-Day War, relinquished Israeli control of the Temple Mount. So now the Muslims control, and they don't want the Jewish temple to be rebuilt. But one of the things the Antichrist is going to do when he comes on the world scene, he's going to unite different religions, he's going to unite different nations. That temple will be rebuilt on the Temple Mount. It'll be rebuilt under the guise of a false Messiah, the Antichrist. And it talks about how an image of the beast was set up in the Antichrist. And it says the false prophet gave life to the image. And it's not bios life, like biology. It's a different word for life. And so I think that AI may very well have a role in giving life to this image in the temple of the Antichrist.